Now, was that title screen cool or what? So, Splatoon. I like Splatoon. I was doing something. Well, I didn't even write the starting soon thing, like this thing. Better late than never, I guess. I don't know. So I'm playing Splatoon. Why am I playing Splatoon? Absolutely no reason, to be honest. I just kind of felt like it. So, well, I have a lot of stuff in mind. So, like, hmm, I need to put my thoughts together. Like, ever think? No. Okay, actually, first, what clothes am I wearing? I don't remember this. Hmm. I have too many options, huh? I like this, but hmm. I guess it would only be fitting, but I don't know what to wear, huh? Sure, why not? Anyway, so I've been thinking. Usually, like I always have ideas for videos, but I don't always, you know, make them because they just become too ambitious or just too long, and it just takes more effort than it's worth. Point is, I have multiple times thought of a video where I'm just kind of talking. And I know for sure I'm not doing that. So instead, I'm doing a stream where I'm just talking. This is basically a podcast. Anyways, yeah. Now I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Recently, I've been trying to teach myself Portuguese. I think I'm doing a pretty good progress. I've been trying to learn for the last 3 months now. And I believe I'm at a pretty. I think I'm doing pretty good. Like, I understand. Like, I can have a normal, basic conversation all by myself. I'm pretty sure I'm able to do that. I understand pretty well if I'm talk too slowly, and I can say words. So like that's pretty good. I need to kill some salmonids, actually. Okay, well, and well, point is, Portuguese is awesome. I like Portuguese, and it's reminding me a lot about when I started learning English because, you know, the experience of learning a language. And I'm thinking I don't really have anything that's like actively pushing me into learning, well, Portuguese. Yeah, I'm still managing to, learn Portuguese. It's weird. With English, I used to watch, uh, regardless of how it may seem now, I used to watch the Dream SMP. And thing is, that was like a series, content that I could only consume in English. So I was basically forced to, like, like watch it in English. With Portuguese, I don't have anything like that with Portuguese, so, which I wish I had, but I don't. Yet I'm still managing to like learn a lot, even without something that's actively pushing me to learn specifically Portuguese. And yeah, that's just like really cool. But I'm thinking if I find something that just pushes me, that I feel like I have to know Portuguese to know to consume like if I find some sort of content that just actively pushes me into learning Portuguese, I'm not going to be stopped. Like, it's gonna be so cool. I remember there was a time where I tried to teach myself French that didn't go well on the slightest because I basically had no motivation. I was just doing it because no reason. And you know, looking back, I was like awful at French. I was barely even trying. It makes sense. I had basically no motivation besides I felt like it. But still, I wanna try to learn French again later on after I'm at a good level with Portuguese. Because thing is, I don't want to just that was a great sound for the story. I'm sure. Uh, I don't want to just be able to talk in Portuguese. I want to be at a good conversational level, like with English, because English I can just speak it whenever I feel like it, like just spontaneously. I think that would probably put me as a C1 in English at the very least. So yeah, that there's that. I mean, I can express myself exactly the way I want to in English, and I want to do that the same. I want to do the same with Portuguese. When I'm able to express myself exactly how I want to, or I have just people to talk to in Portuguese, maybe I'll start learning French again. Maybe. Because I don't know, to be completely honest, like learning Portuguese, like okay, I'm going to explain my motivation to learn Portuguese. My motivation, my well, I have multiple. My first, hmm, I know I'm saying I'm good expressing myself in English, but well, this is just more so me not being. Okay, let me start over. I can express myself the exact same way, the exact. Okay, I feel like I'm having a stroke. I can express myself exactly how I want to in English, and that's not a good way because I'm not good expressing myself in Spanish. Okay, someone. I need to focus in the game. Okay, okay, we're kind of. Please, please. Okay, well, now I was saying words. I don't know what I was saying, but I was definitely saying something. Um, hey guys, welcome to my second podcast. This is the second episode. No, I know I'm definitely going to end the stream sooner than I usually do. It's just that I want to talk. Yeah, I just want to talk and have that recorded on the stream. That's the only reason why I'm streaming. No, I genuinely forgot what I was saying, which kind of sucks. But um, right. I want. I'm not going to start learning French again until I get to a good conversational level with Portuguese. I want to be as good as I am with English and Spanish with Portuguese. Um, I remember. Well, my motivation to learn Portuguese is like pretty simple. The first person who I ever talked to online was a Portuguese speaker, a Lusophone. And well, I was talking to them in Spanish, they were talking to me in English. I mean Portuguese, not English. And like it was pretty cool. We struggled to understand each other, but it was pretty cool. and I kinda wanna pay tribute to that. There's also that if I learn Portuguese, I'll be able to talk to a lot of more people in Latin America, and that would just be so cool, you know? I don't suppose this is like the greatest motivation, but it has worked enough for me, so that's fine. And as weird as it sounds, well, one thing I have to make clear is when I tried to teach myself French, it was more so like to distract myself because I had nothing to do. I basically had no motivation. If I were to learn French now, I would have a motivation, which would be that, well, I wanna like try better this time, if that makes sense. Like I wanna do better than I did last time. I guess basically my motivation would be spiting myself. Well, I mean, whatever works, works. Well, actually, I have another motivation to learn French. I remember when I was like 14, I wrote myself a letter, and I tried to write it in English, Spanish, and French. If I want to read that letter, I'll need to know French. So there's that. I have a lot more motivation. I have a lot more reasons to learn French currently, but I guess they're not really that good reasons. Okay, when I just kill these things.